well, I mean, that's exactly what I'm thinking. I mean, if you can't have a little fun with it or whatever, then there's no point in, going through it or acknowledging it at all. You know what I mean? I mean, besides, God. Oh, here they are, right here. Excuse me, Alma. I'm gonna have to. I think I'm gonna try to use my some images, I guess, images of my games or whatever from like 20 years ago, as a backdrop for like a story or not, or like a thing on what happened at Circuit City that day when plasma TVs first came out.
The connection of interest is located on servers hosted by Cortex in the UK. The data flowing in and out of one of these servers matches observed data by Kubeface. The command and control centers are wiped out, and the bots are left wandering without direction. Hundreds of new command and control centers appear, which ushers in Kubeface's peak with an estimated infected machines.
This zipper thing, like, oh my god. I mean, the fact that I'm even sitting down doing this at all, it's like, it's like pretty positive, for all the weird, like, shit or whatever going on in the world right now. I mean, whatever about, how isolating or how isolated it is and whatever like that. I mean, because you get to a point where, like, you don't want to touch a book on yourself, you don't want to go through anything or whatever, it all just sits, it collects dust, and you don't want to move it. And it's just something you might be passing and you don't know what it is or whatever, and you don't want to, like, invite, like, all that, like, into your space or whatever, or life. This is what I'm using as a backdrop. As a backdrop to this thing. This is Microsoft stuff here. But that's not what I'm going to use. Microsoft part. Let's just like skip to the. Let's see. I don't know what order I have them in. So there's the first one right here. Metal Gear Solid 2. Is that Sons of Liberty? Now, this is all the way back to like 2001. It was the summer of 2001, I think, when I got the PlayStation. There's Tony Hawk Pro Skater 2, which I think is a PlayStation 1. Star Wars Jedi Powers, Music Generator, Oni, Basketball, SSX. That was one of the first games I ever got right there. It's fun. Vex I got in 2003 or something, or 3. Wild World Racing I already had. The Grand Theft Auto was later. Max Payne I got in 2003. That was later. There's Monkey Island, Motor Mayhem, Unison. What is that one? Mega Man X. The Arctic Thunder or something, which is kind of cool. Ninja Assault. Unreal Tournament, X Games, Sub-Zero, Zone of the Enders, Ico, which there was a story behind Ico too. I got it, and I thought something was wrong with it. I don't know what it was. It seemed like I couldn't get it to work or anything, and I ended up like taking the one that I had back and replacing it, but the second one is identical to the first one, but it seemed to play fine. I forget exactly what it was. I'll have to see if I can remember it and tell that story someday. Mirror 2, Killer Loot. 13 I got later. 13 I already had, I think, from 2001. Star Wars Survivor, MGX. Is that MGK2? Time Crisis, Suikoden, which I never really got. Suikoden, isn't it? I never really got into that. Legaia 2 is the one I got later. This Morpheus, I think, which is a computer game, if I'm not mistaken. Galarians, I think, is that a PlayStation 1? Yeah, it's a PlayStation game, Galarians. Dark Cloud, Half-Life, which I'm stuck in the tunnels or whatever, heading towards the surface on Half-Life. I ran into a metal door. And I don't have my memory card or whatever. I haven't been able to, a memory card, and I didn't want to leave the PlayStation on more than a couple of days or whatever, so I never made it through that yet. Project Eden. The bouncer was kind of fun. That was like one of my early first ones I ever got to. So Kinetica, so yeah, Kinetica, I think so that's one. Army Man Green Rogue, Onimusu, like what in the world? Like dust, like was it like moth, like body, like wings or something? State of Emergency. Blockbuster Video, used games there, Star Wars, say Sub-Zero or not, Kenga, Metal Gear Solid 2. Is that a sampler? Sons of Liberty, like, so one of them is the game and the others. I have 2 copies of that game. That's weird. I think one must be a sampler. Legacy of Time is a computer game, and then Audio H2, Star Trek, Generation, Next Generation. I have like 9 seasons of that I got with DVDs and stuff when I was in Wyoming. Casson and Kessin 2. Final Fantasy X and Surfing H3. And I think the rest of it is all Star Trek. We have Voyager and Next Generation and whatever. It goes back to like 2005 or whatever. I'll have to get to my mini disc or whatever that I still actually have way back then. There's just some old like Lotus Mail, Virtual Cool and stuff, like Office, a Jag, a Nike Tots, and some stock stuff for Corel, like photos and stuff. And that's like way old or whatever there. Business Plan Writer, Photo Suite, Small Business Attorney, Jeopardy. There's some more like free things from the
with an estimated infected machines. The unraveling of Coopface is delivered through the very same websites it previously exploited. An Apache HTTP client is used to control files to and from a web server. For the most part, it can be functioned anonymously,